but this is a lot of people. If you don't know who I am, my name is P. Black. I wrote the show, directed the show, made all the costumes, did props, co-wrote Haggerty, composed the whole show. And if you also don't know, this is an all-student run production, meaning we got no funding for Whitman. It's just all of us together doing a thing, and we really hope you like it. I just need to briefly thank a couple people, like Kobe von Beethoven Haggerty, for writing all this music for the beautiful songs. August Hughes for being my bodyguard today and giving me no anxiety and like dealing with my stress. Haley King for being the most badass. I hope you can hear me backstage, Haley King. This show is so special to me, and it's so special to all of us. We put a lot of work into it, and I just really hope we have a good laugh. I can't really think of anything else to say, which is surprising, because I never shut up. But I'm gonna...
I wouldn't make you sit through an hour and a half of that accent. Hello, everyone. My name is Scooby H. Doobert. Better known by my stage name, Scooby Doo. And I would like to thank all of you for coming to a live reading of my memoir. The story of my time spent with my 4 dearest friends and how I guided them through both life and the solving of mysteries. Usually these mysteries had to do with property damage or insurance fraud, involving ridiculous costumes that did more to draw attention to the wrongdoers rather than obscure any actual investigation. Not quite sure why that one is, but I suspect it's because Ohio is just bursting with wealthy, cis white men who have far too much money to sink into elaborate efforts to establish an actual identity for themselves, but that's neither here nor there. Tonight, I want to tell you about a different mystery, our favorite mystery. And it all started, well, we laid in watch at the Kuzma Community Mall.
Where are you, Scooby-Doo? Over here, Shaggy. I lost my chocolate dipped corn dog and I can't find it anywhere. Sorry, Shag. No dice. That was my last emergency snack. And these munchies are killing me. I think there's something good coming from over there. Yeah, right over there. Yep. Oh, you're really getting in there. Don't touch any needles.
What are you two doing?
Looking for clues?
Yes, because this seems very productive.
God, Shaggy, you have a little piece of shit on your back.
Fuck yeah, my corn dog!
Behold, the pinnacle of male sex appeal.
Okay. Listen, bitch. I could get any girl if I wanted to. That is, if I wanted to get any girl.
Hey, Scooby, what's that?
I think I might be our next clue. What could it mean? Cow soap mine JNN.
Could this be linked to the vandalization at the mall? Like with the candy store?
Hey gang! Just found a big leak in a gas pipe.
What? What?
Look, I found this leak.
Fred, you found like a gas pipe?
I sure did. It was just plugging up this big old hole. Oh shit.
Maybe get some coffee!
Is what one would think. But what is actually an anagram that spells out...
Old man Jenkins!
Yep, it's him.
That's right, it was me! And calcimide is...
There's another valid spelling for the word calcimine, which means to tint or wash over white, which is a clever dog whistle alias for the leader of a white supremacy group.
Whoa! Slow down there, coconut head. That's way too serious and controversial for this show. Allow me to elaborate.
Ever since my wife died, I stopped feeling alive. It was as all the color seeped from my world. Every time I walked in the mall, the candy store down the hall began to mock me. Smiling children in that rainbow-colored building led me down the path of a villain. So I teamed up with Freegan Farmer Phil to make those happy children still.
Well, that seems needlessly cruel and completely unrelated to the crime. Freaking Farmer Phil, what do you have to say for yourself?
That's right, it's me. Everyone,
liberal, but are really just fooling their buyers and following the same capitalist marketing tricks.
Here. As a free PR scheme, so you can gain financially, meanwhile vandalizing smaller businesses that can't afford repairs. Maybe when they go under, you'll just swoop in and steal their space, huh? Also, that belt doesn't look like vegan leather to me.
Hold up, gang. No one's mentioned this creepy bear. What's up with this bear?
Actually, he's not with us.
Oh, what did you do?
I killed 40 pregnant women.
911, what's your emergency?
Later that evening, after the cops had come and taken the perpetrators away, took our statements, Fred and I went back to our bachelor pad for some well-deserved rest.
Hey, Freddie. What you humming over there?
Well, I hum when I'm nervous, or when I'm happy, but I'm not nervous, and there's no mysteries to solve, so I'm just here playing Pokemon Sapphire on
Okay, Freddie. But you know, if you got anything to say, it's time to let someone know what's on your mind.
I don't really know what to say. When I got it, hey. You know, I'm actually way much more complex than people think.
That's great, Freddie. So glad you can be open about this kind of things. I feel like we don't talk that much, and it's just good to connect on a deeper level.
I like traps,
Yeah.
but it's not my sole characteristic. I am my own man, solid and secure. As long as my daddy loves me, friends, I'll stay sure. Stay the Fred who loves the color blue, and model trains and going to the zoo. Mysteries and small instruments and trapping folks.
You said that one already.
And Hot Wheel cars and knock-knock jokes. And loving my secret mystery, a love machine.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
No, what was the last one? The thing you said there, right at the end.
You wouldn't get it. You're playing Scrabble. I'm playing 4D chess. So please, give it a rest.
Well, Freddie, I do mean to pry. You know, I just want you to know that I'm there for you if you're ever feeling down.
Oh, well, thank you, Scooby-Doo, but I'm just telling you, I'm good, and you are good, and we're all good. Everything is good. We're all good.
Okay. Well, good. My favorite Pokemon is Zigzagoon.
No, that's a good one. I love Generation 3. I wish we'd made more of those.
You know, Freddie, there are more than 3 generations of Pokemon.
Pretty sure you're wrong. I went to the GameStop with my allowance money to get the new Pokemon game, and it wouldn't even fit in my Game Boy.
They've got other game systems, other Game Boys for like newer and better games.
Shut the front door. I got this wish list for Santa Claus.
You're sweet, Freddie. I hope you never worry your pretty little head.
Thanks, Scoop.
I just got caught in the lab doing some field work in college.
So taking up a new interest in cultures?
If you mean new cultures taking a trip to the mushroom kingdom, then it's a me, Mario!
Dad, can I borrow some paper and maybe a notebook and a pencil and maybe one of those little animal erasers with the little squirt out eyeballs?
Sure, Fred. I didn't know you had an interest in biology.
Oh, I really don't, but it's been what's been assigned to my classroom.
Classroom?
Yeah. On the first day of college, my dad, he dropped me off and he said, son, go find your classroom. And so I did. This is where they teach me all of my classes. It's a little weird. They've taken a whole bunch of different things I have no interest in. But that's how it goes, and I've only got 2 more years of sitting right here.
Oh, Freddie. You're so pretty.
Velma!
I got it, Professor.
So, I graded your quizzes.
Actually, I did, sir.
Quiet, you ruined that! As I was saying, I graded your quizzes, and I had a couple questions. Miss Blake, can you tell me the 2 types of cells?
Probiotic and eukaryote?
Close! Not really. It's prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Mr. Jones, can you tell me... Wait, no phones. Mr. Jones, can you tell me why, for number 7, write a brief summary of the Krebs cycle? What made you think it was appropriate to draw a crab riding a motorcycle?
Well, you see, Professor, this is how I understand it. This crab has evolved the incredible ability to master riding a sexy Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Professor, this is groundbreaking biology.
I think I'm having an aneurysm. I'm canceling class. Get out! Get out! I hate this job. I hate these kids. These whiny kids who don't care. I could be doing real work to help people if I just had the money to fund my shattering the preconceived scientific limits. If I just had the money. But it doesn't pay to be a scientist. It pays to teach these horny weasels how about whip it to Cody. If I just had the funds like those damn MIT kids, I could make something better. Better than a robot dog that doesn't even look like a damn dog. If I just had the money. I could be the best scientist in Austin County. Oh yeah. Way cooler than those losers in the greater area of Cincinnati. And my powers in those eggheads specialized in BBMB. I could be the best scientist in Knox County. Oh, imagine all the perks. I would surely get a plaque and a $25 voucher to Applebee's. I could submit a dissertation to the Board of Scientification and be the best scientist in I'll be the best scientist.
Come in! Hey! Maury! Been getting your exercise lately, bud? Pretty sure it's scientifically proven you gotta lay off the pudding cups and pick up a dumbbell or you're gonna put on a lot of unnecessary matter in all the wrong places. Know what I'm saying, bud?
Yes, Team Jones, sir. I was wondering if I could submit a proposal for research working with...
Humble mouth, Marty, over here. Move those mustache muscles, muchacho, and spit it out!
Yes, Team sir. I was wondering if I could submit a proposal to do research with the chemical bases that make DNA in order to fund that...
What do you think of this poster?
Sorry, what, sir?
This poster of Sheldon.
The mascot?
Yes, Marty, the mascot of the school you work at. I know you spent all day cooped up in that dinky lab of yours, but I didn't know you lived under a rock, too. You get it. So, what do you think? Is it too... Well, I'll just cut to the chase. Is it too erotic? Is it happy-go-lucky grin trying to distract you from the blue steel look in his eyes? Is his raw animal magnetism just too provocative? Put on a flyer for a college basketball game?
Sir, what does this have to do with my proposal?
Just answer the question, Marty.
No, of course not.
Okay, good.
Can we get back to the matter at hand that we were discussing about my proposal? Is there any way I can get...
Absolutely no can do for you there, Marty. See, that's not up to me. That's up to the board of trustees.
Of course, and I'm prepared to present to the board.
Okay, do it.
Oh, wait, what?
Go on, present to the board right now.
Oh, I do not mean right now. I don't have any of my things. I meant prepared at like a later date.
Oh, I see. You're chickening out now, are you?
No, not at all.
You're a big talker, Betty Crocker. But now is the time to act, and you fail to rise to the occasion.
Fine. I'll take the call. But how's it work? Is it phone call, Zoom, for conference call? I don't really know how to work Zooms. I prefer...
No. Barbara! Help me with the board, would you? Thank you. And now it's Dan. All right. Go on, Marty. Present to the board. This is Lois Price. She's the treasurer. And this is Dan Glebitz. He's the vice president.
Sir, what nonsense is this?
Whoa! You can't just come into the president's office and raise your voice like that! Especially not in front of Lois Price! Your hearing aid is amplified! Face it, Marty, you have absolutely no goddamn idea how real society interacts with each other. You're just a tin man rusting away in his basement closet, and admin doesn't work like that.
Then how does admin work?
Well, since you asked, I'll give you some advice. One strong man to another man, an alpha to a beta. I was once just like you, unassertive and pathetic. But that was when I was 7. When my first dog died, my dad bought me one that was alive. And that's when I realized money will find you all you desire. You trade and you sell and you buy. Ain't that right, Lois? You tell 'em, boss. Oh, the women and men think the money's in stare, but I have come to bear witness appellations to Alps, rich offshore accounts, thank God my degree's in business. Started from the bottom, now I'm at the most privileged peak. A total Chad with pecs and abs, serving tea to basketball chic. I inherited all my money, but it's better with power. If you don't cover your tracks, things could go sour. But if you pass the buck, then that's it, Chuck. Buy anything you desire.
Yes, I want the funding, but what about the pursuit of knowledge? What about taking a risk to repute reputation for the college?
When you go and push the limits, you're bound to cross a line. And it won't fit in the profit margins we've designed. And by we mean the brilliant Dean. He's so handsome, he insists I call him Jack King. And a gun ain't the only thing he's packing. So listen up, Jack. On your baked potato, your baking soda volcano. Nice one, up top. Ow! No, Marty, I think you've had your say. Barbara!
Your proposal has been rejected.
All right, everyone out of my office. Oh, one more. Help me with this. Oh. All right, thank you, Barbara. Oh, and thank you so much for the new Barbara Blake Indoor Cross Center.
That's it? No one even listened to me.
What?
No one listened to me. This whole sham of an administration's ran like a goddamn menagerie.
If you don't leave right now, I'll take away your tenure.
Goodbye.
Margie, clear my schedule. I totally earned it after that number.
Hey, Gus.
Hey.
We still on for D&D this weekend?
Oh, yeah. It's on Thursday, but you're banned from DMing.
What? Why?
Because it's not fun when every time I swing a sword, you make me calculate the torque of my hips moving in relation to the mass of my sword. It's a fucking fantasy game, Velma.
But it's based on the physics of this reality. I mean, we already make enough assumptions such as that the gravitational force is the same as the Earth, or that the atmosphere composition is made up of things that can support both humans and other biomass, like even else.
Remember what we talked about?
I know. Listening to the other person and respectfully disagreeing, even though it's obvious I'm right.
I really have to charge some fluorite crystals for you so you can chill it out.
Honestly, things have been pretty chill lately. It's been a while since there's been a challenging mystery around here.
Oh, Velma Dickley! I think we might have a new mystery on our hands.
Oh, thank God, I've been so bored.
So, my cousin Barbara is on the board of trustees as our sole human member.
I feel like I'm missing some context, but the Board of Trustees being not entirely human is not surprising to me.
Well, she said that Dean Jones rejected Professor Field's grant proposal. I don't know why though.
Oh no, he's gonna take it all out on me. I'm a teaching assistant, Daph, not a tantrum attendant.
Well, see, the beauty of acronyms is that you could be a teaching assistant, a tantrum attendant, or you could quit your job and keep the TA for your tenacious acts.
Thanks, Daph.
Anyways, that's not the weirdest part. Like an hour after that meeting, there were these huge explosion sounds, and now power keeps going out. Not just on campus, but all over town.
Jinkies.
Exactly. So that's why I came here. That and my power kind of went out.
Oh, I see. Friends since high school, but you still can't come over by your own volition.
Oh, shut up.
Anyway, my hypothetical money is on Dean Jones.
Wait, why? Seems like a pretty clear line of events is going to happen here. Dean rejects not well-respected scientist. Scientist builds giant robot costume and commits insurance fraud. I mean, we saw this.
Exactly. It's too obvious. We should have Fred check out his dad just in case. And I'll keep an eye out on Fields to see if he's up to something, but I don't think you get how much of your suspicion comes from the fact that he's just a weird fucking dude.
Thanks.
Solving mysteries for 6 years and you're still afraid of the dark?
I was startled.
Was your hand particularly scared?
Oh, I see. 6 years of friendship and you still get nervous when I hold your hand.
Yeah, you wish. I was just making the observation that you grabbed my hand.
Well, you're still holding my hand.
So, get a room.
Roughly an hour before the power began, the scientist was blowing off some steam after his disastrous meeting with the dean.
The jerk! That yuppie douchebag! That brown-nosing dickwad! I can't believe a Neanderthal with just perfect pectorals can just... I'll show him. I'll show them all. I can be the best scientist.
Even if it's off the syllabus. And being the best scientist means taking some shortcuts. To be the best scientist, I'll have to smear the lines. To be the best scientist, we'll have to test my luck. To be the best scientist, I hope I don't get caught.
Although, I am on tenure, so I feel safe.
I'll be the best, I'll be the best, I'll prove to him I'll do it. Weighs a ton, has some defects, not perfect, but it must be done. I can do it, I'll show them. I can do it, I'll be the best scientist in the world.
Drop that piece of the mark, they're down here. It's frightening yet astounding. Am I a science bad boy now?
Am I a science bad boy now?
What the fuck? You can talk?
Yes. Yes, I can. How strange this new existence is. Yet somehow I feel as if I already know so much.
And you're intelligent? It's inconceivable! My experiment worked! You take these skin cells to the arm and the ear, you dismantle and decode them back into stem cells so you can regrow any human organ, but from a mutation of this size, it's catastrophic. I need my inhaler!
Hello, fellas. Welcome to the club of being birthed into this shitty existence.
I gotta use my inhaler in the pinnacle!
Lockdown, 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 lockdown.
Well, the science bad boy searched desperately for his inhaler. My oldest friend and I were settling in for a long, quiet evening of watching cartoons in order to ease our respective emotional and lower back pain.
Okay, Scooby, hear me out. In the fridge, right now, I have tapioca-filled Scooby snacks. I'm letting the tapioca soak into the Scooby snack just a little bit more because I know how you like it, old buddy, old pal.
Oh, thanks, Shaggy. You always do know what I like. Hey, could we watch something classic? I'm feeling nostalgic today.
You just read my mind.
They don't make cartoons like they used to.
You're so right.
Can you pass me my orthopedic pillow?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, what's that? Oh, it's just a letter from my advisor saying I have to declare in the next 6 weeks.
That letter looks pretty weathered, Shaggy, which means that time has passed.
Duh! You have like dog dementia or something?
Is there a date on that letter, Shag?
Yeah, March 16th.
Shag, that was 5.5 weeks ago.
Fuck!
Okay.
Like, I don't really know if they've given me enough time to see if I like vibe with anything yet. It's been what, like 2 years?
14 dog years is plenty of time to pick a major, young man.
You're right. That is a lot of years. You got a point there.
All right, so how about I help you out? Let's pick a major together. Get this off your plate. Oh yeah, the dog with the back leg helps you out with the spine. You turn off the TV, Shag, we're trying to do something serious. Your major time.
I mean, I like SpongeBob.
Oh, Shag. How about something obvious like forensics?
I don't take people from their own appendix.
How about you give agriculture a try?
I would, but
Hard labor gives me the hives.
How about something like pharmacology?
I dropped chem and I failed biology.
What about psych or sociology? That is true. Poor guy. You're not really astrophysics material. And then months.
I think all this talk is gonna make me bored.
You'll never choose if you never start.
Having all this stuff is so hard.
You want to take a break and maybe restart?
Ideas, Miss B. I'm gonna do that after I smoke a doobie. Make the decision process go so much more smoothly.
If you're sure that's for the best. But don't forget to take this serious.
Don't worry, old buddy, old pal. As long as I got you and you got me, we can do anything.
That's true.
So just hear me out. That I'll pick soon?
Takes no foreshadowing whatsoever to realize that Shaggy will not be picking soon. Meanwhile, back at the lab, as the professor hid in his panic room searching for his inhaler, the 3 giant organs slowly emerged from the morass of non-being and attempted to determine what kind of strange, shitty existence they were now in.
Give me the rundown on our options, fellas.
Considering the fact that we're dealing with the unknown, we don't know where the source of the problem that created us. Whether it was a chemical reaction combining highly chaotic elements.
We could be dealing with an element man has yet to come into contact with, meaning we can't do any research on it.
Yeah, and seeing as we can't do research on overgrown intelligent organic structures, we can't do things not in Earth's technology.
We're sitting ducks.
Wait, I'm a kidney.
Shut the fuck Listen to me. There's no place for us here. A giant liver, Unless, guess what if I told you there is just one test for us to survive? Oh, money makes you love, really get an edge in this crazy society. So we should be buying a list, giving you pictures, and what to do.
What is it? Tell us then.
Sell some magnum organs on the black market. Ba da 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 da. Stop thinking in the tangible and live in the hypothetical. There's only one factual solution to our confusion. So let's go storm the castle and let's the capital. Are we moral average or are we superior organism?
Wait, but how are you going to get into the lab to talk to the professor? He's got it on lockdown.
I'm not going to.
Stop, unhand it, I'll destroy you!
Like hell you will.
Beg your pardon?
Listen up, Bub. I didn't come to this world to kowtow to the likes of you. So if you want to live or even benefit from this miracle you bestowed upon yourself like some idiot savant, then you better cater to my needs, the needs of my associates, and our future associates.
Future associates? You want me to make more of you?
I don't just want you to make more. I want you to make lots more.
No, that's crazy! I don't have enough space in the lab for you all!
This isn't a slumber party. I'm talking about selling some product to whoever is buying.
Selling life-size sentient organs? No, that's incredibly irresponsible, highly unethical.
Unethical, says the man who's the cause of this sin, who broke the very laws of nature. Maybe this is God punishing you, you weak little man.
God, you ungrateful cartilage! No. This could just throw the whole world into chaos. No, the much more responsible thing would be to turn my findings over to the Board of Scientification so I could get fame, wealth, and validation.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Grab him.
Wait, what? No, please, no!
I tried to be nice, scientist man, but I guess we'll just have to fucking kill you.
I'll cooperate, just on one condition. Make me the best scientist in Ohio.
Bigger.
Thank you. If you want me to make more of you super organisms, I'm going to need a lot of DNA, preferably from a wide variety of the gene pool.
I'll put my two best men on it. Face the right decision. Listen to me.
The best scientist in Ohio! The best scientist in the world!
Hey, Professor, what happened to your ear?
Baseball. I injured playing baseball.
Were you like, did the ball hit you in the...
Yes. Goodbye.
Well, that was suspicious.
Yeah.
Velma, I think Field's involved.
Oh, but it's just so obvious. There's no mystery to it. I just can't give up yet. Besides, I'm meeting with an anonymous witness later to discuss my feelings.
So stubborn, you won't even tell me.
You love me.
Hey, girls.
Hey, boys. Just get out of class.
Yeah. Sure.
What are you guys doing?
We're just talking about how Professor Field is totally up to something on campus.
Mystery? New mystery? Oh, what? Frontal.
It's not even a mystery. He's just a weird guy. The real mystery is what's up with your dad.
What's up with my dad?
Well, has he done anything out of the
let me think. He hasn't shown up to our weekly conversation sessions in 4 years. And every time I pass him on the sidewalk and I wave at him, he maintains eye contact at me.
Well, that's a lot to unpack, and I don't even know where to begin, but at least we know that no new mysteries are there.
Well, there's not a mystery there.
Oh, wait, is there a mystery? Or is there not a mystery? Stop toying with my emotions like this.
Well, we don't know if there's a mystery or not, but on a completely unrelated note, you guys should totally come with me to this off-campus party tonight. There's going to be, like, music and dancing and stuff, and it's going to be super cool.
Live music? I haven't been to a concert in a while. Sounds fun. I'm in.
I gotta pass. Too much homework.
What? Come on. I've seen you turn in an entire curriculum within the first week of classes.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, so, come, nerd. We might even look into some clues about what those explosions were last week, or what's really going on with Fred's dad. Everyone talks a little bit more when they're tipsy. Just say it.
Okay, bye.
Oh, so we're going to go look for clues, huh?
Yeah. But it's 5 o'clock right now. The party's not going to start till now.
Gang, let's split up. Velma, Daphne, you go back to your place and do whatever girls do. Me, Shag, and Stu, we're heading back to our room and we're gonna get ready for this party.
Why don't we just get ready together?
I have made up my mind.
It's awfully loud in here.
What?
It's awfully loud in here. I'm gonna find something to eat!
What?
Freddy, listen to me. Stay here. I'm gonna go see if I can find some earplugs. Otherwise, I'm just gonna start vomiting all over this place and rolling around and biting myself until it stops. It usually works.
What?
Just stay there.
I think I've burned a hole in my liver without it clear.
What a random and horrible thing to happen just in front of us.
Jared, do you need help?
Oh, what'd you say?
Jared, smash! I have no words to verbally process what just happened.
I'll take a Band-Aid.
Or an ambulance.
Hopefully not hurts. Oh God, did I go too far?
No, I just didn't expect such black humor to come out of a mouth covered in hot ink.
Velma, it's not like you have a patent on sarcasm. Are you just stereotyping my personality based on my aesthetic representation? How unfeminist and thoroughly misogynistic of you. I'm deeply offended. No.
For a second there, I was really saying I wouldn't know what to do or how to do or why would I with you.
Well, maybe I'll keep that in mind next time I do.
Like help with your psychology paper?
Yeah, that or something else. Anyway, what's this lever change?
I've been hearing whisperings around class about illegal events and things being brought to campus. This isn't our average small town insurance fraud, Daph. Because he's dealing with a smuggling ring run by the corrupt leader of our college.
Jesus Christ! There really was a real need, and it's a huge accusation. Velma, should we like call the cops or something? This might be bigger than us.
I'm not saying there is one, I'm saying there could be. Just like you all still need reasons. Just here gathering more information before I make an accusation.
Okay, but you're not going to get the information out of anyone when you don't look like
Pretty, admirable.
Shut up, Velma. You're gorgeous. Anyway, I was just going to say that no one wants to talk the straight up serious shit at a party. You gotta relax a little, Velma. Put away the notebook. Come dance to a song. It'll be like 5 minutes plus. Actually, broad for information.
That's a really good idea. Go ahead, lead the way. But can you put these in your personal business?
So when I use my knife to scrape skin cells off their arms, should I just like peel the whole thing like a carrot, or?
Fucking stealth mission, kidney. God damn it, no knives. Just pluck some hair follicles, swabs of blood up. Don't be conspicuous.
You got it, boss.
Hey everybody, I'm the last remaining Hex girl. And I've got a very special song to sing for you guys tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Save me from this easy slumber. I am not some boring lover. Burn the blanket, stupid comfort. Tell me that it's gonna hurt. Make me, catch me forever. Hit me, hold me down. Save me from this velvet dream. All I ask is that you make me
Let's go! Look, the cops are here!
The cops!
Cops, run!
The cops! Holy shit!
Well, I should be getting home. It is Thursday after all.
Oh, God, I have rhetorical bodies at 9 tomorrow.
Oh, shit. I forgot that I promised Dust the room to host her post-show drunk seance, tarot card reading, orgy, something. This section couch is calling me.
Hey, I have a sequel. No worries about it by coming home late. Why don't you just stay over here?
Really?
Yeah, it'll be like a sleepover.
Yeah, a sleepover. Makes sense.
Well, shall we?
Freddie, are you in there?
I'll be honest,
Freddie, what you doing in the bathtub?
I don't know, I'm not super into this party anymore. It all started going downhill when Shaggy started sucking on this weird vase.
How do I explain this? Freddie, when Shaggy's bored or somewhat sad, he likes to eat this funny lettuce?
Oh, Scooby-Doo, I know all about weird. Weird stuff with this vase, and I don't know, it's not
Oh, I got you. That is upsetting. How about I get you some water? Maybe that would help?
Okay, that would be very lovely.
Curtain open or close?
Closed, please.
All right, you got it. I'll be right back.
Thanks, Boo.
Just wait till I find the perfect specimen.
Oh, that's a really big ear.
Unlucky day, because I really didn't need more on my shit list right now.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, I didn't look. Oh man.
Freddie, I'm back! Freddie! Freddie, we're all out of water in the kitchen. What's wrong, bud? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, how about we take you home, bud?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Thanks, Boo.
Wow, well, here we are. The room is huge. How would you know? The lights aren't even on.
Yeah, no.
Hey, we want to talk to the popping right. Are you okay?
Yeah, just clumsy.
Hey, how do I look?
Blurry.
Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Should I like stare into an eclipse or something, try to get the look? You look good. Thank you. Ergonomic!
busy in a far more sinister way.
Here! Don't call me that anymore.
But you're in fear.
Yes, but it doesn't have the right weighty authority I'd like it to. You will call me Madame Ear from now on, for short.
Of course, Madame. I have urgent results to share with you from our preliminary tests.
Yes, do tell in a moment. Fabulous work, Lieutenant. Keep up the good results.
Lieutenant? I didn't even tell you the best part.
What? I should kill you for holding out on me, but I'm feeling nice. Go on, tell me.
This genetic material needs 6 times more viable stem cells after deconstruction than any other kind we've collected. With it, we can produce bigger batches of organs that are strong and healthy, but you're going to help so many people.
What did you just say?
Well, even though they're buying them off the black market, it's still saving someone's life.
We're not producing transplant organs anymore.
What? The scientist's experiment.
It's not the scientist's experiment. We're going to continue the anomalies research and further the magnum organ species. The more of us there are, the harder it'll be to kill us off. So by turning ourselves into biodynamic weapons and selling ourselves to other factions at any time, we can grow a profit and plan our next move.
But I've already begun perfecting the machine with the professor. We've been making them smaller and functional and without sentience.
Are you arguing with me?
No, I just think we should stick to the plan we originally set up.
This is my plan. So you're either with me or you're chopped, liver. Now go back to telling about the donors. Awkward. Quiet, intern.
The genetic material from the first donor had a peculiar texture. When tested, we discovered it was just coated in raw hashish oil. The material from the second was from a redhead, though it may take a while to determine who the samples originated from, since no one had the foresight to label them.
Hey, that is all.
Well then, it seems like you have your work cut out for you. I'm so glad you came to your senses, liver.
Hey! Hi! How are you feeling?
About that.
Hey, I know you. You're Kappa, right? Want to be my beer pong partner at the tournament in Kai 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 on Friday?
Yes, I'm more of a rage cage girl. No thanks.
Aren't you the guy who burned a hole in his liver last weekend?
Whatever, lesbians.
Not a bad band name. What do you think, B?
Actually, can we talk about what happened?
Yeah, sure. What's on your mind?
Well, you see, God damn it, I just don't even know what to say.
Ella, why are you so worked up?
I'm all worked up about you and all the touching and the kissing and what do you mean?
that hard to deduce, Velma. I'm just...
Experimenting with me.
What?
You said it's not that hard to deduce, and you're right. I mean, where has this been all this time? It seemed like all of a sudden you just started flirting with me, and then that happened, and wow, but I can't figure out why.
You think you're so smart, Velma, but you can't just psychoanalyze someone you don't even know.
I know you, Daff. Best friends since high school. The pretty one and the weird girl no one wants to talk to. You file your nails when you're nervous. Your favorite color is purple.
Actually, my favorite color is fucking green. Do you ever stop and think that maybe you don't know fucking everything about everyone because you don't even have a decent sense of self-awareness?
So that's what you think of me.
No, God, Velma, You think you're being so objective about all of this, but you haven't even asked me a single question about how I feel. Actually, fuck this. You don't get my life story.
Velma, did you invite Daphne to come watch Cosmos with us?
Daphne, wait!
Velma, I think Daphne needs the space.
What's new with you, Scooby Doo?
Hey Shaggy, I was just busy consoling Velma.
Cool.
She seems really upset.
Huh?
Shag, have you been to nature?
Oh, crap! Fuck!
It's due today, Shaggy.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm really just trying my best here now. Please, just give me some space.
Are you? Are you trying your best?
Scooby H. Doober! How would you say such a thing?
You're an adult now, Shag. It's time for you to start taking some fucking responsibility.
Okay. Okay, you're my dog, Scooby-Doo. You're not my dad. Or my granddad, grandpa for that thing.
Wow. You went below the belt on that one.
Calling you an old dog is just a fact. Now please, just let me do my own thing.
I would, Shag. You do anything.
He had together 11 years like that to me. He's never looked at insecurity. Walked in on his father and mother.
We don't talk about that!
We've been together 11 years. I'm not upset, but why are there tears?
Egyptology.
Shaggy, I never know what to expect from you. You're bringing a smile to my face on my shittiest day. Thank you, bud.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can only go back to, I've had some pretty shitty days too, so here's to things getting better.
Here, here.
Wait, what the fuck? Am I seeing shit again?
No, you're not. See them, boys?
You're going down.
No!
My own students, how can it be? Unless...
Professor Field? What the fuck is going on? These cheap costumes are scaring me.
These don't feel like costumes.
Professor Field could have actually done real science.
Hey, watch it, Miss Blake. I still haven't graded your final. You shouldn't be saying stuff like that to... Especially not the best scientist in Ohio.
What are you talking about?
Allow me to explain. I didn't get my research grant like I wanted, so I did it anyway by stealing DNA from my students. Well, I won't bore you with the eukaryote talk, but I made some sentient life-size organs.
I knew it! Sort of. Not that it matters.
Wait, if you made all this, then why are you tied up?
Well, you see, I made a totalitarian leader of an underground crime syndicate/genus. I'm a visionary, but also a slave to my own creation. The mark got in the textbooks by saying giraffes got long necks by stretching, but I made a real discovery, and I stand by it. You know, if I got that funding, I could have perfected my methods, but like, I didn't, so you know what, I'm not really a bad guy.
No, you're really a bad guy.
I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but you're a little bonkers!
The best of them were.
Tell us what's gonna happen to us.
Well, they're gonna extract your DNA while it's fresh, and not take a couple strands of hair.
Meaning?
Harvest your organs.
Oh my God, we're
Going to die? Yes, but think of it more like recycling. I'm sure you like being sustainable. I bet if I killed one human, it's the equivalent of like bringing back a whole ice cap. What about you, Shaggy? I bet you're an organ donor on your driver's license.
I'm alive, I like my organs.
How greedy. And you, scientist man, I heard you getting all chummy with our blue ribbon specimens.
Yeah, I was. And how goes your preposterous plan to what? Make a giant monster army and buy Greenland?
How foolish of you to speak so casually to me. You must have a death wish.
You know, madam, I'm not afraid. I live, I die, I did what God put me on this earth to do.
Didn't God make everything perfect?
And evolution's his editing process, and this is proof that I tinkered with it. So yeah, I was catching up with my students. It was fabulous.
Watch it, Marty. That's 2 strikes because I'm very nice.
You're too afraid to kill me. Without me, you can't unlock your fullest potential.
Kidney? Where are my knives?
You've plunged several of them into me.
Listen to me. There's no time to explain. Nothing to with your frame. If you want to withstand the next part of your plan, unlock your fullest potential, but don't get sentimental. The arts are slim, and remember me as the best.
Prepare the donor for the extraction and gather the rest of the organs for the launch.
Freddy? What's wrong? You seem kind of sad, bud.
I too feel sad. Something's not right. It's like my body's fine. Something else is wrong.
Oh, well, do you think you did have that half a Coors Light several days ago? So maybe you're hungover?
No, that's not it. I feel, give me that.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to express myself.
I'm so glad you can be open about this, and oh wow, it's really good.
Everything has been so weird. Don't really know what to say. Know if I've got the words to say anything in the first place. I'm home, but suddenly I'm out of place. No one's mad at me, but everything's at stake. Oh, I can't pretend. I just miss my friends.
I miss them too, Freddy. I don't know how we've grown so far apart. But you know, you have another friend, right? How's that mysterious mystery love machine going?
You know, I wish I knew it. She's only been in this show for 1 season.
Wait, Freddy, if I promise not to tell anyone, you can confide in me, but I think of you as my own pop. Just, I won't tell anyone. Can you sure?
Okay for you, Scooby Doo. Maybe it's the liquid courage that I drank. But I'm ready to bust the tank on this secret long past overdue. I jerk off in the mystery machine.
Information.
Oh, Scoob, I'm sorry, but I'm really glad I was able to open up to you about my Which one of us? You know, I can tell you about all her personality quirks, the way her back windshield wipes, the cute sounds she makes when you push her button.
How do you know that? Ready? Listen, I had a version of this conversation with Shaggy when he started liking guys, but listen. Please just tell me you're being safe and using, protection and asking for appropriate ways. Please tell me you don't with a gas pipe. It might hurt your, red rocket.
Oh.
Okay, Fred, maybe I'll just... I think I'll let you tuck in yourself tonight. Figure it out. That's weird. I thought I turned my phone on silent. Hello?
Scooby!
Oh, Velma. How are you? What's wrong?
I've been poking around Colesville's college servers just to see what I find. And I managed to hack into a live stream of all the security cameras. Scooby, Shaggy, and Daphne are thick. And there are these big houses.
It's okay, Daphne. It's okay. I know. Velma, I already know what's going on in the lab. I am the narrator. So how about we all meet at the Coosville College Diner in an hour. We'll make a plan. I get to see that gesture.
Copy that.
Got it. It's not because I'm not omniscient, it's because I'm just lying. Okay, Gabe, what's the plan?
Throw a net on him.
Okay.
The big ears.
Care to elaborate?
Yeah, there was a big sexy ear.
She's pretty hot.
Scary hot.
Hot in a very scary way.
Okay, well, let's talk better.
I have a plan, but I can't come with you. She doesn't want to see me.
Yeah, I felt the same way when she walked in on me in the bathtub. Acting all weird. I don't know, maybe ears are just like that.
I don't think that no one's talking about Daphne, Fred.
You don't know that.
I had sex with Daphne.
Not the ear?
Fuck, oh my god, I just shared that completely personal thing. Fuck, Fred, I'm so sorry that is so not fair to you.
Well, it's okay. I'm not attracted to organic women. It's just not as soft as a leather tube. I believe that we're better as friends. Or never mind.
I tried talking to her about it, but I ended up getting really defensive.
Oh, yeah, it can be hard. You know, I remember saying a bunch of really stupid things to Daphne back in the day. You know, one time I even left her in the zoo.
That's not as bad as this, Fred.
Oh, you don't understand. I left her in the zoo. I pushed her into the penguin.
I guess that sounds oddly delightful.
It was not at all. Scooby, they're ruthless. Now I can never watch Happy Feet the same way again. It's my favorite movie.
Who cares?
The point is, Velma, sometimes you make mistakes and you say things that you regret. And you have to be honest about your feelings. Daphne is a lovely and understanding person, and she will understand. I know, even though I could not get her out of that penguin exhibit. Jaws of life.
Why would they need those? I thought you were just locked in the exhibit.
It doesn't matter, because I have a plan to save our friends.
Okay. What is it?
Well, sort of. I know how to get to the lab, but the rest is still pending. We don't really have the luxury to figure the rest of it out. Plus, there's no quite telling what those massive organs are capable of, but...
All right, this sounds dangerous. I'm in. Let's go save our friends.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
But first, I have to go change something.
Right now.
Shaggy, could you try to help me find a way out of this?
I would, but I mean, I have to kind of conserve my energy. I haven't eaten in like 13 hours.
Of course food is your biggest concern right now.
Not much food, I'd say. More like survival.
Look, I'm sorry. My biology professor just got harvested in front of my eyes, and then nothing.
I know. I mean, I'm kind of nervous too. I mean, this is the first time we've been together alone since like middle school.
Oh God, you're probably right.
Hey, Dad. Remember when we were engaged? You know, like we were like little baby dudes in preschool and like sharing lunch and stuff.
I remember. You were. I was taller than you back then. You were my short husband.
Hey, most little baby dudes are. I mean, it's just.
I wish we were back in preschool, just learning the basics of everything: shapes and colors and numbers, mysteries everywhere.
Hey, don't get all cheesy on me. Save that for the...
Ta-da! Dip cheese? Oh my God! That was all we ate back in...
4th grade.
Yeah. Wait, weren't you just complaining about not eating?
This is my super duper emergency snack. I only use it for adventurous outings and craziness.
Huh. That's so prepared of you.
Yep. Prepared with dip.
That we can't eat. Ha. That we really can't. You know, dip cheese in 4th grade, huh? That was when my mom signed me up for fast camp.
Yeah. That was one real boring summer in the neighborhood.
God, don't you just miss being like 6 years old in the most innocent ways? Like when our biggest concerns were being bored or trying to find Narnia or swimming with dolphins.
I mean, things haven't changed. Sure we're like older and stuff and taller, but I mean we Scooby-Doo, me and the gang. It's not that bad.
I don't get it, Shaggy. Things are just different from that.
Yeah, but like the games, so much fun. It's a blast.
I know, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but that's all I have to hold on to. I mean, I You left me. You tried to hang out with other people. I felt so alone.
Yeah, Shaggy grew up. I explored other friend groups, but you're my oldest friend. I never forgot about you.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Do you think I get high too much?
Shaggy, I think you're good. You did the best you could. With parents that left you feeling forgot, but hey, I think it'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. You know some things change for the worse, but come what may, friends is what will stay.
I'm his CA. I told you, I have the keys.
It looks cooler this way.
Fred, Velma,
Shaggy!
you're wearing something not orange?
Scoop, you guys are all here!
But how did you guys find us? Never mind, fill me in later. That thing, ear, man, thing, killed Professor Field.
Yeah, they're trying to, like, harvest our organs and, like, get a private eye. I don't know, it's crazy!
Yeah, sure, whatever, but point is, if we don't think of something soon, we're fucked. They're gonna try to take over the world. Or buy Greenland.
Exactly.
So tiny.
I'm sorry for not listening to you, and for putting words in your mouth and for accusing you. I'm sorry for everything. I was insecure in this whole situation. I have a big brain. I don't sound like I'm bragging, but I'm not. I have a big brain that fills itself up with all the possibilities, and then narrows it down and analyzes them. I spend so much time trying to absorb the information that I mix some of it up and I get it wrong. I made a mistake, and I know that this is wasting our time. That's strategizing time. That's our time. But maybe once this is all said and done, and assuming we're not harvested by life-size sentient organs, maybe I can take you out on a date. Once and only if you've had time to recover from these horrible past few days.
Thank you, Velma. You know, that dress looks good on you.
Thanks. It's great. I know this is a long shot, but do you have any makeup on you?
Yes, of course.
What the fuck? Is this in case some thing is gonna try and kill us and a hot EMT is trying to save you guys?
Maybe.
Perfect. Shaggy, Scoop, do you have any Scooby snacks on you?
Here you go, Bill.
Perfect.
Please tell me you're coming up with a plan.
I think I can use some of the materials left over in the lab to re-engineer some of the gargantuan cell structures used in Field's work. But it's missing.
While the professor was, before he died, he said something about a 90-second element. Is that a clue?
Yes! Uranium! That's the ingredient that I need to finish this reaction.
Uranium.
But it could be anywhere. We have to look fast.
Alright, leave this to me, guys. Alright, everybody! Are you guys ready? Because it's time to play Scoob's Clues! Mad scientist's lab, and they're gonna harvest our DNA and cut us up and sell us for parts unless we find the missing ingredients. So can you help us find the clue? Remember, this is Scoob's Clues, so it'll have a big paw print on it. So just to recap, I'm looking for a party! not.
Velma, here you go.
Gotcha. Okay. So, using this processed Scooby snack, some lip gloss, and uranium isotope 235, boom! I can then shift the catalyst to unlock a cell's full potential.
Oh, it's shiny.
From the smell of it, the half-life on that shelf life is expired. Oh, it's a radioactive Scooby snack!
But what does it do? Like, what are you gonna do with it?
Theoretically, whoever eats this will become unfathomably big and strong. But the reaction that occurs may be so unstable that it separates all the molecules in your body.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
I know. I would never subject any of you guys to an experiment that I didn't know the outcome for. You're my best friends. I couldn't live with myself if anything happened to you. So I'll take the plunge.
As if I would allow my friends to sacrifice themselves. Oh, Marie Curie on us. You've all been all so dumb. You've got so much to live for. Unfold dog. Best friends. Besides, you all know the drill. Human testing always comes after the animal.
Shaggy, why did you do that?
Shaggy, talk to me about it. Are you okay?
What does it taste like?
But this is what I have to do. Show it them. Losing you, bud. Ah!
Oh, God! What's that? It's huge! What's that outside the window?
Why don't you recognize them, darling? It's all our fabulous parts, assembled into one insurmountable bioweapon. I've been listening to this tiny voice inside my head telling me to create this. Meet the Gigaman!
Oh!
Monster!
Do you think some of that's the professor?
Oh, wait. Hold up. I'm lost. These people that you said they've got their own country, where are we? Are we still in Ohio?
Not yet, and yes. But we're commencing for the eBay auction that commences in 5 minutes.
Wait, so your plan was that this entire time was to buy a private island to then harvest fully sentient life-size organs to make some giant kaiju monster?
It seems the idiot is now a savant. But this isn't any Pablo Escobar's sandbar. Magnum organs will soon be the first residents of Greenland!
Pretty sure that Greenland has residents already.
Yes, and they're auctioning it off at the starting bid of $45 billion.
I'm speechless. I'm
Terrified.
surprised that quack professor was ingenious enough to pull this off.
Kidney? Kill her, I don't like her. But she sounds like she has a nice pair of lungs. I think I'll have one in every color.
Joke's on you, I have asthma.
Oh, I don't feel so good!
Jinkies, jeepers!
Zoinks!
Something must be wrong. I'm lost.
Why'd you lose?
Wait, who outbid you?
That's an excellent question. Who outbid
Always
me?
check your blind spots before committing crime!
Oh, you love Greenland. You're so cool.
Freddie, my boy, I didn't expect to see you here. Where's that idiot professor? I came to rub my purchase in his face.
It's a little late for that. Get him! What are you doing? I said get him!
1 moment! Allow me to explain my brilliance. You see, growing up, I never wanted to be a dean. I wanted to be
What? A king?
Precisely.
You gotta be kidding me.
What can I do as a dean? I'm in charge of an education administration. Is it fun? Sure. Do I enjoy having a desk for all my sexy bunny paperweights? Of course I do. But what I really wanted was to give myself a promotion. So after years and years of embezzlement, I finally managed to buy land all my own and to become a king.
Why is anyone still listening to this babble?
Because, grumpy-looking friend of my son whose name I never bothered to remember, a kingdom needs citizens. And I'm planning on building the world's first international ice factory in Greenland, and a factory needs workers, and I'm planning on offering all the old professors Magnus Organ's jobs there so they can use their God-given rights to turn themselves into human capital, despite not being all human. Unrelated, I'm making it legal to marry inanimate objects in Greenland.
Oh, wow, Dad, you're so cool. You're like the hero of this whole story.
Yeah.
So, Fred, I don't think he really is.
He's a colonist.
Whoa, I'm not forcing anything on anyone. It's their right to choose. And yes, Fred, unfortunately, you're my only son, so you're the prince.
Not to agree with this guy or anything, but it sounds a lot better than what the ear had. Fuck you! Shaggy, you're awake! I thought I lost you, bud.
It'll be nice to be outside for a change. Lieutenant, I will personally end you.
Come on, Kitty. We're going with the capitalist. We won't need an ear anymore. Okay?
You got my kids and you're not fully developed brains!
What?
Well, that sorted itself out.
Is that it? I feel like I didn't even solve a mystery.
Well, yeah, but somehow I feel like this is our most exciting mystery yet. Based solely on how much therapy we're all going to need afterwards.
I guess it's not always about the ending. I had a pretty fun part during that middle bit.
Me too.
Well, it looks like everything sorted itself out. Let's all go home.
And so that was it. The story of our greatest mystery ever. First, things didn't end there. Obviously, the gang finished sophomore year of the college. The dean did end up buying Greenland, though he didn't have long to enjoy his purchase. On the very day of the coronation, the dean was assassinated by Sheldon. Sheldon then left the dean, having embezzled almost all of his embezzlement money, and bought their own house in Florida. We're very happy there. The Magnum Organs, on the other hand, did end up going to Greenland and working in the ice factory. However, just a few months later, kidney and liver led a communist uprising, thus freeing Greenland and eventually exiles 2/3 of the human population from the tyranny of neoliberal capitalism. As for the mad scientist, well, he fucking died. Like, did you not see that kaiju? Like, he's cut up all over the place. Dead as dead. Of course, the Board of Science of Ohio did recognize posthumously that the dean was, in fact, a scientist. So I guess get that going for him. As for the members of the gang, well, to absolutely everyone's surprise, Fred graduated, top of his class. He now runs a catch and release pest control service out of the back of the mystery machine. He also married the mystery machine, and they're very happy together. Well, Fred is. I don't know if the machine is happy. Machines can't talk. As for Velma and Daphne, they dated through the rest of their time at Roosevelt College, though in the end, they decided they were better as friends. Daphne ended up marrying a nice guy, but divorced him a few years later, and is now happily single parenting a lovely little redheaded girl. As for Velma, she joined the CIA, and then became a double agent. She had many exciting adventures, which only came out long after she had retired, come out of retirement, and retired again. Her favorite one was a passionate tryst that she had with a rival spy, this one working for the United People's Front of the Zapatistas. And then there's Shaggy. Despite having picked his major on a whim, Shaggy became a world-renowned archaeologist. He was the one who discovered ancient alien artifacts deep in Egypt, probably from a crash landing, thus decisively proving that not only does other unintelligent life exist, but that they too watch the History Channel. After leaving the field of archaeology, Shaggy set up the Schubert H. Dubert Foundation, which places uncomfortable kids with talking animals. And then there was me. I don't need to tell you how this story ends. I was an old dog even then. I successfully guided my kids through the rest of their time at Roosevelt College, and then through their graduation, surrounded by the people that I love. And having finished writing and narrating my memoir, use the clue Scoob on audible.com to get 30 days free and a free audiobook on your birthday. I passed away. Quietly and in my sleep. Of course, Shaggy did steal some of my DNA and try to create a clone of me, but the results speak for themselves.